Hello and welcome. Wait, did anyone else want to? Okay. Well, welcome to the Insert Names Here podcast. Welcome to, what is this, episode 4, I think? Yeah. I am joined by me, myself, and I. Solo right until I die.
Okay.
Brenden.
Yeah.
Who changes his goddamn icon every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
He's had that same profile picture for a month.
No,
Change it
not.
right after this.
He's had 2 different kinds of space donuts.
I got another one if you want me to change halfway through.
Justin.
Yeah, that's me.
Nick. Who is now Big Yoshi. And Emmett, who is the dancing frog.
Where did the Mongols begin?
Emmett,
What do you think? In Mongolia?
It's in Mongol. No, they started in Mongolia.
Alright,
They started in the Daevite Empire.
yeah.
Bro, what even is was that even English?
Yo, that's actually the answer.
Wait,
Did they start in Mongolia or the Daevite Empire?
Kind of both, honestly, because it's
Okay,
kind of
well,
in the same region,
Because
but
the
like,
Daevite Empire is an SCP reference, so if it did,
if it did.
here's the thing: they had the same results and devastating effects.
I'm gonna Google this.
No, they started in Eastern Central Asia, but arguably the same place.
So Mongolia?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
Mongolia.
so
Mongolia.
I'm having a feel that we should just spend this entire podcast nerding out about Destiny 2 on PC.
Yeah, Justin has had quite a time on Destiny 2.
I hate Destiny 2. I hate Destiny 2.
So it came. So
I don't
what
even
day?
play it.
Let me see what day Shadowkeep came out.
Okay. I love Destiny
I
2.
think it came out on. Yeah, so it came out on October 1, 2019.
Yeah.
I already have 60 hours in it.
So-
So in 27 days, I have had an average of playing at least 2 hours a day.
so Justin, that is what you call a addiction?
I'm sweaty.
Okay, yeah, give me as much crap as you want, but are you guys at least 920 late?
I haven't
what
even
does that
started
mean?
Destiny 2 yet.
I have it installed, but I don't want to play it.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Nick.
Gambit.
Yeah, you want to play some Gambit?
No. I know you don't.
I've literally been working on. I literally spent almost an hour and a half trying to beat a strike. I still couldn't beat it.
Yeah. And you had 4 days straight of a losing streak.
Well, yeah, in Gambit, I was spent 4 days straight looking for one boss to come up because I thought it would skip me to the end. How they had the quest titled, right?
You get another one.
Yeah, and it just starts me at the beginning of the quest.
That's so
See, so Justin, maybe you should get good at Destiny 2.
Got him.
Well, I just figured out that that's a thing that happens sometimes.
Just get that.
It's that you get a 4-day losing streak.
Man, I love
Dude, not gonna lie, that one really hurt.
it. I know. And then I got it.
Give me-
And Justin to doing.
Like, this isn't like you were playing football and you haven't like gotten a touchdown like in every other game. This is
In years.
Destiny 2. You
Okay,
4 days.
Other fun thing, other than my bad luck, which
Yeah.
we'll get back to very soon.
Yeah.
But I got this new lip balm, and it's like coconut and milk and mint.
Justin's
right?
secretly
So
trying
it's
to
got
not
super
fight.
strong pepper, and it straight up makes my lips nut whenever I put it on. It's great. I love it.
I'm sorry, but how I
I just saw it on my desk, and I wanted to talk about
well,
it.
no. I'm more concerned with the last thing you said. It makes my
What?
lips.
Okay, well the thing is, right?
I want to know how that would happen. Like how
Okay,
do you?
so what it does, right?
Uh-huh.
It's got peppermint oil. And peppermint oil makes your lips tingle.
Mm-hmm.
So every single time I breathe, my lips would start tingling like a mother hecker.
It just has THC in it.
God, I wish.
Yeah, okay.
Man, this lip balm making me feel kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
Well, we did go to the green room and that test party.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, I guess that is a topic. So yesterday, me and Nick and a friend of ours, we went to, because I don't know if she wants her name associated with this mess. We went to a kind of Halloween party kind of thing, but it was like at her relatives.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was it was fun, but it was also stressful.
Scuffed as hell.
It was very scuffed. Yes, I think scuffed is the best way to phrase it.
Yeah. So there was a problem with the neighbor having people park in her driveway, even though she has the longest driveway known to exist. She had a problem with it, and she called the relative, the owner of that house, to talk to the neighbor, and then we somehow it came out to us talking to the neighbor.
Yeah, it was to the adult, and it was like, actually, let's have the kids go do it.
Yeah, let's have the 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
go
who
to the
have
house.
like 3 of them have not ever like gone next door and actually never been in that vicinity. So we're just like, hello.
And
So
then
wait,
no
are
one
you-
came to the door.
Are they saying that they made Nick, while he was in full plague doctor costume, go over and do diplomacy with weird ass neighbors?
Yes, and there was like an old lady too.
Yeah,
Sweet, dude.
but we walked
Yeah.
next door and we like, and they had like screen doors, so like you can't really knock on a screen door unless you would like to punch a hole through the screen.
Knock on the side of it.
So like we walked and like the screen door, so it was like one of those like where they have like a screen patio and then like screen doors into the front door, but we couldn't open them
Okay.
because it was locked and we didn't feel like, so we were just
Fucking
like,
break
okay,
We were lazy, so we went
Property.
back.
yeah. But also the next door lady who complained about cars being parked in her driveway, she was at the party.
Yeah, she was at the party.
So it was like, why did we go over then? And we didn't find that out till like we were there. It was like, excuse me, what?
So
why-
wait, you're saying the person who was putting up the huge stink was at the party
Yeah,
and was mad that people were parking in her driveway that was
Yeah.
right next door
Yeah.
at the party when she knew that there were going to be lots of
yeah,
people.
yeah. See, it's,
Where did she expect them to put their cars?
dude, I don't know. Have those
Yeah.
adults?
Did she expect the people to drive into the fucking living room?
Driving Reenact
Dead ass. Like, what do they want?
Reenact Vietnam.
Drop a napalm. But it was like half the adults there were either plastered or high, so it was
The way it should be.
Wish it
the
was
way.
Sadly,
It was-
one of them wasn't me. But
All right.
Okay, so in editing, you're not going to be showing chat, right?
No.
Okay, you want to type this person's name in chat?
Whose name?
The person who you went with to the party.
How did you not know?
Oh,
How did you not know?
Well, I had 2 people. I had 2 people in mind.
Wait, what was the other person?
Yeah, type in who the other was.
Meanwhile, all these
Now
people.
I'm confused.
Me? No, she's camping,
No.
what?
Why did you think that?
bro. She
Fucked
camping.
up family situation.
I mean,
Well, but yeah,
Okay,
no, it
yeah,
was.
I get yours though.
But a majority of the party was a lot of fun. I went as a very, I was a D. All right, guys, okay. Okay. So all right. No, Emmett, no, Emmett.
No!
Just- you can't. No.
Don't eat it! Don't eat it! Don't eat it! No.
He's got that joke. Okay. Yeah. Bigger. Okay, there we go. That's better.
So,
So
as we,
Bigger, because I'm a
okay. Oh. Okay. Oh no, the audio's gone missing.
so are we done?
Okay. Anyways, but the party was mainly fun. We played Cards Against Humanity. We played some Mario Kart, in which I was second place. Not gonna brag. You know,
Who was first?
shut up.
I was.
Shut up. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't mention first place.
Imagine bragging about coming in second place. I know you're the host, but you should just leave the call.
I'll just.
I'll take over here.
I'll just record the silence.
Okay, so now I am Austin.
Hi, it's me, Austin, and I'm
Hi,
here
I'm
with the rest of the podcast, Brenden.
You mean Austin? That's my name now.
We're all
Austin.
Austin. I'm
Hi.
Austin.
Hi.
You're Austin. We're all
And
Austin.
with our last guest, Austin.
Hi. I'm here. I am Austin.
What
Thank you
about
for
Dancing
showing up,
Frog
Austin.
Austin?
Thank you, Austin.
Dancing Frog Austin, are you here?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, thank you very much. Okay. So our first topic. How was that Halloween party, guys?
Oh, it was pretty good.
We watched Phantom of the Opera
Wacky
for like
when
5
that
minutes.
One old lady
Oh,
yelled
yeah.
at us for being in her yard. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We watched Phantom of the Opera for
Oh,
like
guys,
5 minutes.
I got second place in Mario Kart.
Yeah, no.
Dude, that's sweet.
You got first.
Space
Nope.
Donut Austin says that. He's like, oh my god, good for you. And then normal Austin's like, yeah, I got second place. He's
Yeah.
like, you liberal.
I would like at this point in the editing for you to show my custom status. Thank you.
Your custom status.
Also mine.
I don't recommend that.
Look at my Discord custom status.
Okay, I will,
Edit that in.
hold on, let me
If you
just,
don't,
because I have one monitor, so it's kind of hard. Because I'm trying to like,
hey Nick, let's take this moment to laugh at people who only have one monitor.
shut up. I'm getting a second one, okay?
Justin, look at mine.
Yeah, Nick's only got one too. Emmett's only got one. Brendan's only got one. We all have one.
No, I have two.
Wait, what?
Okay, but
You know where that's
my
from.
wallpaper engine, so I can just show you guys my wallpaper.
But yeah, it was fun. And then trying to we decided to ditch around like 9:30ish to go get some Chick-fil-A. And cuz we got there early. We were like the first ones in the driveway. So that meant it was basically playing Tetris with cars trying to get
Yeah.
out.
Oh, sweet. Do you
yeah.
mean traffic jam or whatever?
Yeah.
Rush hour. Rush
There
hour.
you go. Oh yeah, Justin's
that.
wallpaper.
I love it.
You guys like my
But
wallpaper?
That's,
there was a bunch
um,
of drunk people like parking, and they
Yeah.
came in. They were like, "Yeah, I'm a park here."
We took the pictures of the license plates and their car models and stuff, and we went, and there was like 3 major rooms being used, and we went into all of them, and our friend she
We're like, "Hey!"
literally yelled. It would go dead silent, and like after like the 5th time, this drunk girl like absolutely plastered was like, that's my car. And Nick had to move the car for her.
Yeah, I had to fucking go down the street, park it there, and come back. And Austin was like, "Give me a key."
Okay, yeah, because
I don't know why.
I figured you were gonna go and try to give the keys back, and I had no idea where she went, so I was like, that's gonna take a hot minute, so I'll just back out Nick's
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, but I didn't want to give it back to her.
And Austin was just out here trying to steal Nick's car.
I know. I was like, "Why are you in my seat, buddy?" Don't worry.
I want your horn.
Okay, so I just want you to know.
Yeah?
Steam says that Destiny 2 had a 6 out of 10 rating for Shadowkeep,
Mm-hmm.
but then
Good.
every other review service said that 95% of the people liked it.
Steam, you
This
alright
says
there?
a lot about society.
It says a lot about the society of Destiny, you know? Actually,
Yeah, dude.
what is society?
Society is
Dysfunctional.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is a gamer.
I gotta edit that now, Justin!
I will not participate in society.
Society.
Justin, now because of your little bit, I have to edit that now.
Yeah.
I have to edit your icon. I have to edit the icons
Don't
moving back and then moving apart. Thank you.
You should
Want me
always
to do it again?
No,
Do you like us
no,
doing
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
let's
no.
all leave.
No,
Give-
stop,
give us a
guys,
hard time.
guys,
Bye,
please,
guys.
no, no,
Bye, guys.
no, no!
I'm back.
Stop! This is so much work. This is so much work. Oh my god, cropping is not fun.
I'm gonna laugh at you when you're like in the chat and you're trying to solve how to do this.
It's gonna be like those puzzles where it's like Little Billy needs to score a goal or something on the back of the cereal box, and there's like 80 strings tied together.
Bro.
Yeah, it's oh my god. Thank you for giving me that editing work now.
Fun new development in my life. I found my AirPods after having lost them for like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, so you were broke for a few weeks.
Yeah, I was broke for a few weeks. What was I gonna do? I straight up I cried every night.
I actually lost the ability to hear because my AirPods were gone.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't have an ear infection for a day.
I had to speak to poor people. You know what that does to me?
Makes you poor?
Yeah, makes me feel like a peasant.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not in a high society like you, Justin.
Also, have you guys been getting added by a bunch of like Discord bots recently?
Yeah.
No, but I have with
Added
Instagram.
by like people who are named like Fit Cecilia or something.
Yeah.
I
That shit's weird.
I was added by like one Discord bot, and that was it, and I just blocked it, and that was all I ever gotten. But it's I mainly get added to a lot of Instagram bot stuff, and I'm just like, I do not need this.
I don't want
Instagram bots, but they don't send you nudes.
They send me code.
This is me. It's me off. Yes, off piss.
So, oh wow, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
just gonna thank you.
That, but not retarded.
So, I feel like we should tell the story about how to segue into movies. I feel like we should tell the story about how we were gonna go see Joker a few weeks ago.
Uh-oh.
So, Brenden, exactly. So, a few weeks ago, flashback. A few weeks ago, we're all at Brendan's. Me, our friend Josh, Brenden, Nick, and Emmett. I think I already said Emmett. Did I say Emmett again? I don't know. If I didn't,
Brenden.
Say it again.
Emmett too.
Austin, and then Brenden, and then Austin, and Nick, and then also Emmett, and then Nick.
Yeah, and then there was there were 5 versions of Emmett. They were all just sitting there listening to Russian marching music.
Jutsu.
I do tend to multiply.
I do tend to multiply. But we were all at Brendan's, and we had mentioned it before, but we were all like, hey, let's all go out to see Joker. And we had been around quite a bit that day, so
Yeah. We were like fucking tired as hell.
and we were gonna
Was
go
that a sleepover or no?
You let
yes,
me drive
that
your
was
car.
yeah. So
yeah,
yeah.
no, for a second.
we were gonna go see the 11:15 showing because by the time we would have, because whatever we wanted to, we felt like it. So
My mom yelled at me when she figured out what we were going to the 11:50.
yeah, but it was so Emmett and Nick. They were mainly like, and partially me, but another part of me was like, maybe, I don't know. But Emmett and Nick, they were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to get in. And Nick or not Nick.
And who was right?
Yeah, and Brenden and Josh. What, dude, spoilers. Yeah. But Brenden and Josh, they were like determined. Like if they did not go try, they were gonna die on spot.
They were gonna explode.
The funny part was that me and Josh are old enough to go see
Yeah,
it.
but
You guys weren't.
No, Josh wasn't.
Well,
He wasn't gonna let
Technically,
him
he
in.
wasn't for a few hours.
Yeah,
He
but
wasn't. No,
you
but
were
he
like,
still wouldn't let him in.
Yeah.
well, he's.
I would have gone to see it.
So
Yeah, then why didn't you?
we all walk out to Brendan's driveway, and Brendan's all like, or Nick was like, yeah, I'm not driving, and so they decided for Brenden to drive Nick's car.
Well,
That was
who
a
else
bad
was going to drive?
I don't. Well,
Nick.
Yeah.
and
I say I did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
and so Brenden, and this is Brendan's first time driving Nick's car, so I mean, you did pretty good actually. So I'm
not clapping.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not clapping either.
You're still
Nobody's
not
clapping.
You're still not good at it, buddy.
I mean,
Hey,
you
I
did.
got a tiny bit.
Yeah, I mean, Nick and Emmett were like, all right, be careful with like the turning or whatever because his sparks or whatever. And
then
Brenden was
does a
just
fucking.
Brendan's like, hey, I can turn.
Brendan's like
90-degree in like 2 seconds.
Brendan's all like, y'all ever seen Fast and Furious?
It was like Tokyo Drift all over again.
So we get to the movie theater and we walk in, and the guy, he's like, yeah, can't let you in, and we're like, well, looks like they were right.
I told you so.
Yeah. So we all get back in the car, and Brenden was like, I need to run to Meijer to get myself a Steam gift card.
He got lost.
Yeah,
He got
basically.
lost.
So him and Josh go in. Me, Emmett, and Nick are just sitting in the car. We're just chilling out. We're talking, and like 20 minutes go by, and we're like, "Where are you?
Yeah.
Do you need Dad to go in and find you? Go over the Meijer speaker. Brenden to the
Why
front
didn't
desk,
you guys
please.
just sneak into the movies?
How would well?
Because-
Yeah, because we're good. We're good boys.
Well, here's the thing, though. Josh said that he would come back. I thought me and him were gonna walk back together to the car. You know, buddy system. But like, he never came back.
Yeah, no, Josh
Yeah.
came.
I
Josh
was
was.
staying there for like 10 minutes just waiting for him, and then I get a text finally of like the shitty white.
Where are you?
Yeah, Josh was the first one to come out.
Yeah, that's just the first time come out.
It was.
I
Yeah.
remember carrying some snacks and whatnot because like Josh told me that he'd pay for the snacks, and
Yeah.
then he leave me with the snacks,
Yeah.
and then I'm just sitting there like, oh shit. So I just kind of put the stuff on the ground and
Just put them on the floor in the middle of the aisle.
You were just like,
Just
I
a
don't
9-year-old at a fucking store. He doesn't even know what to do. He just puts it all down on the floor and runs out.
Just
I
so,
don't exist.
just a bag of like Lay's chips and Doritos and like a liter of Mountain Dew
There was
in
a
like the
12-pack.
flour section of
don't know.
Myers.
It was like a 12-pack of pop and some Lay's actually. I just put them on the floor. I was so tired. I didn't feel like walking all the way back to put them away. I felt so bad. I didn't want to say anything about
Hey,
it. So bad.
at least you didn't like take a crap right there on the floor like some people do. Okay.
I should have.
But yeah, that was and then we all get back to Brendan's house, and what did we do after that? It was like by the time we got back, it was about 12. It was almost 12. It was and then
It
we
was
just
fucking
all
tough.
stayed up and we talked, and Brendan played The Last of Us.
That was a good talk.
Yeah, it was very good
Wait.
talk.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, Emmett.
I'm happy with that.
I don't remember last night either.
I remember it. Actually, I remember it pretty vividly. Actually, I just don't
think
remember the part where my dad came in and he spooked my dog. So we got back. So jumping back to the party story. We got back. We were me and Nick, because it was our friend's relative, so she stayed there. So me and Nick, we went back home, and that was like around 11ish or so. I was up till 12, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna die now. And then I went to sleep. I had my dog in my room, and then like I took some sticky notes and I wrote on my garage door, like the door into my house. And I was like, I had the dog in my room. Please be quiet when you enter, so she does not go ballistic barking. Austin. And I like put arrows. Yeah. No, so basically I'm asleep, okay, and then my dad just opens my door. He just goes and it like my dog's all and like I'm like jerked awake because I thought I was about to
I
die.
hate you.
Well, I thought I was about to die. I'm like, oh,
Like an ass beating.
I forgot to lock the side door. And then no, he just went in. He just grabbed my dog and he went out. And I just like, and then I passed out and I woke up this morning. I'm like, was that a dream? I can't remember.
You were like,
Yeah. I sat there and pondered, and I went upstairs like, did you come in my room last night and grab the dog? He's like, yeah. And I was like, why'd you do that? I was sleeping. But
Yes,
yeah.
I got footage
So,
of the
well, you guys were doing that last night?
Yeah.
Last night I made some nachos, and they were really, 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 really good.
Hey, Emmett,
Dang.
thank you, Justin.
or everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to know what were in my nachos?
What were in your nachos?
Oh
In
man,
my
oh man,
nachos,
it's all, it's all,
there
it's
were-
all, it's
there
all.
were chips.
I remember I pulled up my camera when we got back.
Yeah.
Oh. So
I forgot about that.
so Brenden has his little camera, and he so he pulled it out. I don't know why. He just pulled it out while we were all hanging out. I'll throw up the clip right now.
That's the point of the porno.
Put your ass right here.
That's the
It's gonna get
That's
smacked.
the point of the porno.
I want to do that. That looks so wrong.
Guys, when my mom gets home, we gotta stop talking about hentai.
Yeah, that's true. In a lot of things.
That's the only thing we gotta do.
We can talk about porno.
And that was just my snap for.
I got more. There's a lot more.
I'm downloading that.
And
That describes us.
it was you can just see. I like how I'm off in the corner, just like looking at my phone.
Guys,
and then
we
I
need to
turn
stop
around.
talking about hentai.
God damn it! Fucking right. Dumb.
It was. Oh my god. Hello. Okay. I don't. Johnny Bravo. No.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going through the clips right now.
I can't hear it.
Well, yeah. Brenden just likes to pull out his camera in like situations. Like, Brenden just likes to pull out his cameras sometime. I don't know why. He just does.
I like it.
But yeah. That was our. We're very sporadic right now, but you know what? We're learning how to do this podcast shindig, okay? All
I have
right.
10 guns. If the government takes 10 guns away from me, how many guns do I have left? 19. I have 19 guns left because I lied to those commies.
So, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than Spider-Man 3.
No, you're wrong.
No.
And I'm gonna prove it in
No.
2 seconds.
So,
All right.
Never mind. I'm
Wait.
not able to.
Context.
I thought I'd kick you.
Context.
because.
Okay, context. Thursday, a few weeks ago, me and Brenden got into a bit of an argument about which Spider-Man movie was better. I said The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a more watchable movie than Spider-Man 3, besides from the infamous Peter Parker dancing sequence.
Dude,
And
that was the
Brenden-
best part.
I know.
Dancing sequence beats it.
And Brenden just outright hates all of The Amazing Spider-Man, while meanwhile, I am a fan of The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
I have a question. Which Amazing Spider-Man?
Like...
Both.
Okay, so Rotten Tomatoes thinks or Spider-Man 3. Rotten Tomatoes thinks Spider-Man 3 is better than The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So does the Metacritic, but IMDb does not because they're retarded. So.
But
What do
okay.
the fans think of the
I just want you guys to know,
Yes.
I am downloading movies from Google Drive, and I just want everybody watching or listening to this podcast to know that if you
They
go
are
on
completely
Google
illegal.
and you search site:/drive.google.com and then the name of a movie, you can find the movie completely free without having to go through any stupid piracy websites.
Hey, that sounds illegal.
You go into the Google search bar and then you do site:/drive.google.com and then the name of a movie and you can find it for free.
Can you just like send that link into the chat so I can just
What, do you want the one for like Joker or what?
give me like
All of
Really?
them.
I like how we
Here,
went from.
Austin,
I like how we went
just,
from what?
Just show this message on the screen.
Okay. I also like how we.
4 minutes and 26.5 seconds. I
Okay.
will type, and if it's not there for the next 4 minutes and 26.5 seconds, I will find you and beat you.
I want to see that.
I like how we went from Spider-Man 2 to Spider-Man to piracy. I'm gonna
and
have.
then like after I copy and paste it, just type what movie I want.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
you just type whatever movie you want after that.
I'm gonna have the FBI knocking on my door. Okay. Well, Nick's gone.
So that's how I found. That's how I found hackers from 1995.
Oh,
Nick straight
bless you.
up gone.
Yeah, I think his Wi-Fi might have went out.
All right, I'm not friends with him anymore. I'm blocked.
Yeah, he's back on his phone. So.
Itchy stanky, itchy stanky, itchy stanky, itchy stanky, itchy stanky, itchy stanky.
Yep, look at him. He's typing.
Just
So
some
my
noble.
computer just shat itself.
Itchy stanky, itchy stanky, itchy stanky.
I'm downloading the Dragon Ball movie. Oh yeah.
Why would you do that? That is not worth. That is not worth the amount of bandwidth that it's going to take.
What do you mean, the Dragon Ball Z Broly movie? Yeah, it is.
Dragon Ball Z is just bad overall, so it's just not worth it.
All right, so no.
About the live-action Dragon Ball movie.
Oh no! Well, oh my God, ew! The live action.
You guys want?
Oh my gosh!
You guys want to hear my review of the Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah, give us your review, Justin. That is. That is pretty accurate, I will say. I've never fully watched it. I've just seen
good
like CinemaSins on it, and that was about it.
It is as bad as the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar movie.
Yeah. Oh, look who's back, giving me more editing. So, yeah. Also, I was on Twitter earlier today, and I checked the trending.
Twitter.com.
And in the trending at the top, there was trending for Overwatch 2. And it says Overwatch 2 to be announced at BlizzCon, ESPN reports.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
So how would you... Okay, but like... Is it just me, or do I not want an Overwatch 2? Because I feel like with like the game like Overwatch is...
the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
Yeah, because like with an... like with
Paladins
why don't you
2,
just
here
add
we
it
go.
onto Overwatch anyway?
Yeah, like, because just... Like, the game that
Why
Overwatch
did
is,
they
you could
make
just update and
Witcher 2
update it.
free just on Witcher 1? God, so simple.
It's like, oh, look who's late! Giving me so much editing!
Hey, introduce yourself.
Yeah, introduce yourself.
This one's messy, man.
Yourself.
This one's messy.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Hey!
Hey!
Hey!
Okay,
Alright, okay, ow, ow. Okay.
We done?
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Hey! Hey!
Okay. This is...
Hey!
I love this podcast!
I love this song.
Okay, I like how he joins and then he turns off his sound.
Thank you, kick him.
He just deafens himself? Yeah, get him out of here.
Kick.
We can't kick him.
Austin, make me the leader of this chat real quick.
Austin.
I won't do that. I
This
won't
chat
do
or I'm
that.
reporting you to
I won't do
death.
that. I won't.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go. He's back. He's back.
Hey, what is his name?
Guess who's late? Dragon.
Hot fucking dragon.
I woke up.
I hate you.
Giving me editing issues.
Just now.
So, you caught us in the middle of our conversation for Overwatch 2.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. So how would you feel about that, Dragon, as a avid lover of Overwatch you are?
I hate it.
Well, there's another thing I'd like to talk about.
Would
Yeah.
you guys like...
Wait, hold on. What?
You know
Are
the
we
makers
going-
of League of Legends?
What?
Yeah, Riot.
The makers of that game are making 3 more games.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
Not
they
that I'm
are.
gonna play.
One of them's like a CS:GO X Overwatch kind of game.
Would we...
Oh, gross.
Even better idea.
Just don't.
How about we take a moment to talk about how all these companies are preferring to save money by appealing to Chinese demands instead of, and letting them be censored instead of, standing up for themselves and taking a small...
Actually, yeah, that does actually...
Okay with it.
That actually rolls into the... Okay, Nick, are you okay? Actually, that does roll into, the Overwatch subject, because Blizzard was, wasn't that Blizzard?
Only way,
that did
only
that?
way
Yeah.
I'm giving Blizzard money is through buying Lucio's.
Yes.
Blizzard. Because isn't,
okay with it.
because isn't Chinese? Isn't China the biggest? I don't know how to phrase it. Spot, I guess, for Blizzard games. I guess maybe. Is that a way of saying that?
China is one of the biggest markets for Blizzard,
Yeah.
behind their American market.
Yeah. So I kind of see from a business standpoint, it's what Hong Kong protests.
Yeah, I get That's banned.
Okay. All right.
banned.
Insert names here is now officially banned from China, folks. Let's clap it up.
All hail Winnie the Pooh.
Yep. Oh, hail Winnie the Pooh. Like,
It wasn't Blizzard related, but I just thought of that.
No, it's something related. Because
I can't wait to get shot by the government.
Because it's China's censorship is very
Well,
very much
censorship has been a thing for a long time.
Didn't they
yeah.
just recently get the like PlayStation or something over there?
yeah.
I think so. They because their censorship and copyright stuff is like broken as like all hell. Because it's like, oh, if you insult our leader, guess you're banned.
You're dead now.
Yeah. What's a PewDiePie? You know, because he recently joked about the leader of China, and he's now banned to China.
Yep.
Did you guys know that the Winnie the Pooh, all of their films and content are banned in China?
Yeah, because someone was
Also-
like, yeah, the leader
Well,
looks like
Peppa.
Winnie the Pooh or whatever. It's like,
Well,
Did you guys hear about the idea to fucking make Hello Kitty the symbol of the Hong Kong protest?
Oh my god.
Oh,
No, do you guys know why?
no, why?
Because Hello Kitty is like insanely popular in China.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Like it's as popular as like Family Guy, Simpsons, like every single show all combined. It's like that popular. Like you can go to the supermarket and buy a Hello Kitty bag and it'll be like the front of every aisle.
I always
It's
thought
like
you go.
Hello Kitty has been like a huge thing,
Okay.
right? So
yeah.
if you make that the symbol for the Hong Kong protests and China has to ban it, like
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
just gonna add more people.
Oh my god, yeah. That's actually kind of like super smart. Also, isn't Pepe a face of the
Yeah.
Hong Kong protest? Too?
Also in America, I guess too.
Yeah, in
Pepe
America.
is just a hate symbol at this
Yeah.
point. It's
Yeah.
kind of sad. Actually, I'll show you one. Hold on.
Do you remember that news clip where it's like, and it's like a Pepe in like the ski mask or whatever, and it's like about this like web page or chat log or whatever, and the person's profile picture was like Pepe in a ski mask, and like the news reporter was like, the Grinch, what appears to be a poorly drawn version of the Grinch. It's like, all right, buddy. It's
yeah, I just want you to know,
yeah.
like straight up, they have an entire amusement park completely dedicated to Hello Kitty.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I always thought Hello
I mean,
Kitty
I
was
like-
more like, okay, all right, thank you, Emmett.
Look who wrote it. Look who wrote it. Read it. Times of Israel.
Okay, I don't.
What are we?
No.
It's a no bueno.
No banana.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I don't like that. That's not going in.
I like that.
That's not going in the. I'm not putting that up.
Okay, wait. What about? Hear me out.
hmm
What about that? That's a good video right there. It teaches you how to burp a baby. Okay, it's pretty wholesome, honestly.
Well, I would pull it up, but I only have one monitor, so.
Yeah.
Well, then everybody else can.
So I just googled Hello Kitty Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see if like people had actually been working on making it into a symbol, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just got redirected to something called the Hello Kitty murder. Would you guys like to learn about that?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I
Okay.
downloaded that.
The
already.
Hello Kitty murder was a 1999 case in which a nightclub hostess was kidnapped
Oh
from
yeah.
an apartment in Tsim Sha Tsui, Hong Kong, after stealing a wallet.
Oh my
She was
god.
kidnapped and tortured by 3 men before dying a month later. She was then decapitated and her head was crammed into a Hello Kitty doll.
Oh
Would you
my
guys like to learn
god.
the rest about it?
Honestly, kind of hot.
Yeah.
Okay, Emmett.
So,
all right.
I
All
read
right.
this
Okay.
case
So
murder
the original case said that a 23-year-old nightclub hostess by the name of Ban Man Yi was kidnapped by 3 men. 30-year-old Chan Man Lok, 27-year-old Liang Xing Cho, and 21-year-old Liang Wai Lun. After allegedly stealing a wallet from one of them, they took her to an apartment at number 31 Granville Road and Sim Sha Sui, where they imprisoned her. They beat her and tortured her daily over a debt dispute of Hong Kong. It's 20,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is about 2,500 US dollars.
What?
And after a month of imprisonment, torture, she was killed or died as a result of injuries or drug overdose. They couldn't quite figure out what it was.
I have a question.
And her skull was stuffed into a giant Hello Kitty mermaid doll. They discarded most of the other body parts, and only the woman's skull, one tooth, and some internal organs were recovered.
I have a question.
The missing hostess's remains were found only after a 13-year-old girl, the girlfriend of one of the men, led police to the scene. And you want to know something crazy about it?
What?
The 3 men were only convicted of manslaughter because the jury ruled the remains were not sufficient to show whether Fawn was murdered or died in another way, such as a drug overdose.
What?
The underage girlfriend of one of the men testified at the trial in exchange for immunity. The trio were convicted of manslaughter by a jury after a 6-week trial. Justice Peter Wynn, who sentenced the trio to life in prison, stated, "Never in Hong Kong in recent years has a court heard of such cruelty, depravity, callousness, brutality, violence, and viciousness."
Oh.
I love democracy.
Oh, and they were part of a triad gang.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Emmett, what was your question?
What year did it happen?
It happened in 1999. And
What year did they get out of British rule?
I think the end of British rule. I don't remember what it was. But, hey, they even made 2 movies. One titled Human Pork Chop, and the other one titled There's a Secret in My Soup.
Yeah.
And I think both of them are horror movies. The Secret in My Soup is.
At that time, Hong Kong was under Chinese control.
Ah, sweet. Fuck China.
Bro, China's
This week on I will go and beat up the entire country of China.
You want to square up China? 1v1, bro. I know you got some sweats in your country.
I'm just going down a Wikipedia hole now.
Read that one.
What is this one?
The Killing of Tim McLean. Alright, I'll find out. Alright, you guys want me to read that one off in my luscious podcast voice?
Yeah. Read it,
Is
baby.
this a true crime podcast now?
I guess
Yes.
so.
I'd love to do that.
Also, what time are we at right now?
Hold on. You're at
So,
like
the
42
killing
minutes.
of Tim McLean occurred on the evening of July 30th, 2008. McLean, a 22-year-old Canadian man, was stabbed, beheaded, and cannibalized while riding a Greyhound Canada bus about 19 miles west of Portage-la-Prairie in Manitoba after traveling the Trans-Canada... Wait, so they pulled all this shit off on a bus?
Oh my god.
So on March 5th, 2009, McLean's killer, 40-year-old Chinese-Canadian Vincent Wigwan Li, simplified in Chinese, I don't know how to read that, and traditional Chinese, also don't know how to read that. He was commonly just called Vince Li, though. Was found not to be criminally responsible for murder and was remanded to a high-security mental health facility in Selkirk, Manitoba, where he was detained until his release on May 8th, 2015. Sweet, he's free.
Oh, great.
Okay. So
Sweet, he's free. Jesus.
The incident took place near Portage-la-Prairie, Manitoba, during a trip from Edmonton to McLean's hometown of Winnipeg. So, at 12:01 p.m. on July 30th, 2008, Tim McLean, who lived from October 3rd, 1985 to July 30th, 2008, a carnival barker, was returning home to Manitoba after working at a fair in Alberta. He departed Edmonton on board a Greyhound bus 1170 to Winnipeg via the Yellowhead Highway through Saskatchewan. He sat at the rear, one row ahead of the toilet. At 6:55 p.m., the bus departed from a stop in Erickson, Manitoba with a new passenger, Vince Li. Li, described as a tall man in his 40s with a shaved head and sunglasses, originally sat near the front of the bus but moved to sit next to McLean following a scheduled rest stop. McLean barely acknowledged Li, then fell asleep against the window pane, headphones covering his ears. According to witnesses, McLean was sleeping with his headphones on when the man sitting next to him suddenly produced a large knife and began stabbing McLean in the neck and chest.
Oh my god.
Right.
How do you find these things?
The bus driver pulled to the side of the road so that he and all the other passengers could exit the vehicle. The attacker then decapitated McLean and displayed his severed head to the other passengers standing outside.
Yep.
The driver and 2 other men had attempted to rescue McLean, but were chased away by... What were they gonna do? They were then chased away by Lee, who slashed at them from behind the locked bus doors. He then went back to McLean's body and began severing other parts and consuming some of his victim's flesh. At 8:30 p.m., the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Portage-la-Prairie received a report of a stabbing on a Greyhound bus west of the city. They arrived to find the suspect still on board the bus, being prevented from escaping by another passenger, a bus driver, and a truck driver who had provided a crowbar and a hammer as weapons. The other passengers were huddled at the roadside, some of them crying and vomiting. Don't blame them. As the suspect had earlier attempted to escape by driving the bus away, the driver had engaged an emergency immobilizer system, rendering the vehicle inoperable. Witnesses had observed the suspect stabbing and cutting McLean's body and carrying McLean's severed head. So by 9, they had been in a standoff and had gotten like a SWAT team in and like negotiators, and he had paced the length of the bus and defiled the fucking corpse.
Oh my god.
Police officers then observed Lee eating parts of the body.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the stranded passengers were transported from the scene to be interviewed at the Brenden RCMP detachment. RCMP officers reportedly heard Lee say, "I have to stay on the bus forever."
Yep.
Bro, this sounds like the beginning to an SCP.
Yeah,
Deadass.
that's ew.
It sounds like a time loop or some shit. Alright. So on July 31st, 2008, at 1:30 a.m., the suspect attempted to escape from the bus by breaking through a window. The RCMP arrested Lee soon afterwards. He was shot with a taser twice, handcuffed, and placed in the back of a police cruiser. Parts of the victim's body, placed in plastic bags, were retrieved from the bus, while his ear, nose, and tongue were found in Lee's pockets.
Oh my god.
The RCMP drew criticism from members of the public who wondered why the police did not immediately board the bus and arrest Lee. Indeed, the officers did not at any time enter the vehicle. The victim's eyes and a part of his heart were never recovered and are presumed to have been eaten by Lee. At 10 a.m., Greyhound representatives took the other passengers to a local store to replace their clothes. Okay. They arrived at Winnipeg by 3:30 p.m. that day to be
I'm not even gonna send that one in. It's horrible.
What? Did you just find another one?
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
That one sounds familiar. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was a serial killer. Alright, so
Is that the one where it's like did they make like a comic book series off of?
Yeah, they made one about like his childhood.
Yeah.
Oh!
He was the guy.
Had that.
Yeah, he was the guy who would seduce other men and then take them home, cut them up, and eat them.
Oh.
Then we got.
Although his later murders involve necrophilia.
That's where it's.
He also went to the military at some point too.
Albert.
Yeah,
Fish.
he did go.
Alright.
Oh, Albert Fish is
Alright, let me learn about Albert Fish.
We've had a wide range of topics this podcast,
Hamilton
might I
Howard,
say.
or Albert Fish, lived from May 19, 1870 to January 16,
This was the guy.
1936.
Oh no.
Was an American serial killer, child rapist, and cannibal. He's also
He
known-
said he. Okay, wait. Pause. Sorry. This was the guy who said he had children all over the U.S.
So he was also known as the Gray Man, the Werewolf of Wisteria, and the Brooklyn Vampire, the Moon Maniac, and the Boogeyman.
Yep.
Oh. Fish once boasted that he had children in every state, and at one time stated his number of victims was about 100.
Oh.
However, it was not known whether he was referring to rapes or cannibalization, nor is it known if the statement was truthful. Fish was a suspect in at least 5 murders during his lifetime. Fish confessed to 3 murders that police were able to trace to a known homicide, and he confessed to stabbing at least 2 other people. He was put on trial for the kidnapping and murder of Grace Budd, and was convicted and executed by electric chair.
There was also a letter that was sent to the mother of Grace Budd, and detailed how he had lured the girl, strangled her, then cut her up into pieces.
Yep.
Over the course of 9 days.
Would you like me to read this one or not?
Read what
You
one?
should.
I should?
Yes.
Wait, read
My
what
dear
one?
Mrs. Budd, in 1894, a friend of mine shipped as a deckhand on the steamer Tacoma, Captain John Davis. They sailed from San Francisco to Hong Kong, China. On arriving there, why does all the fucked up shit have to happen in Hong Kong?
I know.
On arriving there, he and 2 others went ashore and got drunk. When they returned, the boat was gone. At that time, there was a famine in China. Meat of any kind was from $1 to $3 a pound. So great was the suffering among the very poor that all children under 12 were sold to the butchers to be cut up and sold for food in order to keep others from starving. A boy or girl under 14 was not safe in the street. You could go in any shop and ask for steak, chops, or stew meat. Part of the naked body of a boy or girl would be brought out and just what you wanted to cut from it. A boy or girl's behind, which is the sweetest part of the body, and sold. No, I'm not gonna keep reading.
Yeah, I don't want. No. Let's change topics. Okay. So let's go back up. This is.
Yep, that only gets worse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it gets way worse.
let me just say that this has been the most like topic. We've had quite a bit of topics this podcast episode. Might I say?
yeah. So
It's been
on a
very
different
varied.
note.
Oh, we have a
On a
SoundCloud now.
completely-
Go visit SoundCloud if you just like to listen to the audio and you don't have like YouTube Premium or music or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube Premium sucks nuggies.
Like, are there any good YouTube like what was it at YouTube Red at first, right?
Yeah, and then they made
Yeah.
it into YouTube Premium after people told them, "Hey, YouTube Red," more like YouTube stupid as fuck.
That was, but I like YouTube Red more than Premium. It just kind of because like Premium you're adding more.
I'm still not gonna give them money.
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
I don't think any of us are.
Are there any good YouTube like Premium or Red shows?
Is Monson even here? Or did he just join the call and go somewhere else?
No, he's there.
No.
He-
I'm doing the homework. So
but
yeah.
But are there any? I don't think there are any good YouTube Red shows. Isn't there? Doesn't Logan
No,
Paul have like 2 movies?
The best YouTube red show right now is the Vsauce Into the Mind. I think that's the name of it.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Inside the
Vsauce had
Mind.
one. But doesn't Logan Paul have like 2 YouTube Premium movies?
Yeah, they're both really bad.
Yeah. Wait, actually no.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's called Vsauce Minefield. That it's like one of the best premium YouTube shows.
Oh,
Probably the only good one.
Also, there's Scare PewDiePie, which I forgot, because they haven't put out freaking season 2. I want season 2. Come on, you gave him a play button for 100 million. Give me season 2. Come on, YouTube. I'll pirate it. I mean, I won't pirate it, huh?
That's why they don't do it, Austin. It's people like you.
Okay, whatever, boomer.
I think Albert Fish was a.
That sucks. I'm gonna go find a bunch of YouTube Red things on Google Drive. BRB.
YouTube Red trash. YouTube Red trash.
YouTube Red
I hate-
stinky. YouTube Red
It's
stinkus.
Terrible. It's terrible.
But yeah,
Fuck.
YouTube's terrible, yeah, but that's where our videos are going.
Yeah, YouTube is broken, but it's also like part of it is broken and another part is not. It's
So leave in 8 minutes.
it's just very scuffed. Oh, you gotta leave at 8. Well, how long have we been going for? Oh, it's 53 minutes. I feel like we could end it
Wait,
here.
you said we've been going for 53 minutes?
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
That's just how it.
That's kind of what happens when you go from topic to topic. Like, but yeah,
Hey, man, I had fun.
yeah, man, I did too. I did too.
Maybe not Albert Fish, but.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that part made me kind of sick.
Next
Yeah.
time we needed to not talk
I was
about
kind of
this.
hungry, and now I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not either. But yeah.
I'm more hungry. What do you guys mean?
Okay. All right. So
I
Brenden.
kick him.
So this is Brendan's official leaving from insert names here. Brendan, how do you feel about this?
How do you
I'll
feel
give
about
some
getting
legs.
kicked the fuck out? Hey, who
I'll
wants
need some legs.
to look at a picture of my dog in D&D?
Okay.
Sure.
We'll look at your dog and then we'll call it good. Aw. Wait, who drew that for you?
Aw.
I found it on Google Images.
Oh, that's. Aw.
His
Alright.
His name is Carnation.
Hey, so look at that. We ended on a positive note. Awesome. Throw that up. Throw that up on the screen. And to the audio listeners on SoundCloud, suck it. I'm kidding. Please listen. All right. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this has been the Insert Names podcast. Insert Names Here podcast.
Thanks for showing up. I'll be hosting the next one because I'm cool and awesome and cool and awesome and cool and awesome.
No, it's not Austin. Not Austin.
He's also Austin with a J. So
picture next time you see me.
Yeah.
Shut up, Boston.
Shut up, Austin.
Yeah, shut up, Austin.
All right.
Shut the fuck up, Austin.
But let's talk about
Austin,
Overwatch.
shut up.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Now.
you shut up, Austin.
I'm gonna cry.
So now let's move to the topic.
Yeah. So let's move to the topic of ending.
Overwatch.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, and bye-bye.